Paint the Town Rainbow. The 45th annual Gay Pride Parade descended on Boston over the weekend. Parade goers, young and old, came out Saturday to support the LGBTQ community and have some fun. Transgender issues have dominated the media lately, and Boston's Pride focused on those issues as well. Parade goers shared their thoughts on trans issues getting attention.
I think it's long overdue, actually.
As a gender fluid person, I think it's really important that we recognize that the trans community is a large umbrella. There's a lot of amazing facets that are all going on at the same time, and we need to be cognizant that when we're seeing a story, that's someone's life and that's someone's experience, and we need to be supportive of that experience and figure out ways that we can make their experience as good as possible.
The Caitlyn Jenner story captivated the internet the past couple of weeks. Pride participants had a lot to say about the now famous trans woman.
With Caitlyn Jenner in the news recently, a lot of people have been comparing her to other heroes, saying she's not a hero, Soldier's a hero. I think there's all different types of heroes. I think that, I read a statistic somewhere that 50% of the trans community will attempt suicide before they turn 20. So I think if, by her making this more public, if that can prevent even one suicide attempt, then she's a hero in my book.
If somebody who was on the Wheaties box could, become a woman, then what is left of masculinity? So it's really hit people hard, and things are out in the open, and people are at least talking about it. So.
Audrey Hayward of Providence, Rhode Island, said she thinks the trans community has been overlooked.
I've heard a lot of people say in the LGBTQ community that T is like a lowercase t, and I don't think that's okay. We need to focus a lot more on the trans community and the issues around homelessness and suicide, and we just need to do a lot more for them and support them. They were the first ones at Stonewall, they started it, so we gotta be there for them.
The oldest living transgender woman at those Stonewall riots, Erica K. Webster, served as the Grand Marshal for the parade. As one of the most prominent faces in the trans community, Webster remains passionate about helping trans and LGBTQ homeless youth.
But our trans youth are especially at risk of homelessness. And unfortunately, what happens is they end up getting caught in human trafficking and in the sex trade. And those who are exploiting them are putting them on drugs, and then there's so many suicides, and it's heartbreaking.
Webster works for Promise Place School, a nonprofit home for LGBTQ youth to further their education in a safe space. The consensus among Pride paraders shows that the discussion of trans issues begins in the community. Reporting from Boston for Emerson J. Sons, I'm Madeline Avery.